There have been so many pockets that have actually just skyrocketed, like the Chandrayaan, the defense space, for example, the railways theme, for example. How are you looking at some of these themes that have really outperformed the markets over the last few months odd or so? And do you think that these spaces are now overheated? Or do you think that with newer missions being announced, the defense space is perhaps going to be a theme of the long term?
So, as contradictory as it may sound, I think both the things are right. One, the longer term theme still holds, but in the short run, it is overheated. So, we have been lucky enough to invest in defense and railways, both the themes, and the stocks have done brilliantly well. But I am not deploying any fresh money over here at this point of time. But I am not, neither am I exiting from the sectors at this point of time, because I really truly do believe in the longer term opportunity. But this is not a great entry point, honestly. So, see, the whether it is railway or defense, both the sectors I believe have been born in the last couple of years only. It is now that the army, navy, air force have started procuring from the local firms. Prior to that, everything was imported. So we will move away from importing to procuring it domestically, because the government has essentially put a ban on importing. So there is a good visibility available to most of these companies with a 3-4 year. Some of the shipyards even have 7-8 years visibility, because these frigates, for example, the ships take 7-8 years to build. So once they get the order, they know for 7-8 years the only challenge or the risk over there is execution. Or if the commodity prices go up and down, that could be an issue. But otherwise, they have visibility of business and they will continue doing well. In railways, in the last budget, railways had the highest increase in terms of absolute as well as percentage budget increase. And there have been, unfortunate incidents which is leading for us to modernize, electrify, and also expand the railway network. And finally, because of the dedicated freight corridor coming in next year, which has been long time in the coming, the private sector will also get the confidence to start putting money behind, and they will also be start running their own wagons and rakes. So I think the sectors have just been born in the last 2 years. The fancy in the last 6 months has been really high, but at the same time, the longer term 10-year opportunity remains. If anybody is invested, expect no returns to negative returns for the next 18 months, but still stay invested.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.